All right, today we are talking about Australia visitor visa, tourist visa, whichever one you call it, okay? And one thing I want to tell you today is that you do not need invitation letter for you to bank Australia visitor visa. You can come for so many things. You can come for holiday. You can come for a conference. You can do anything. You can come for anything as long as you have a proof to show for it, okay? As I take you along today, I will explain everything to you. However, today we are going to apply for Australia visitor visa. And before we proceed, I want you to read my disclaimer statement, all right? All right, so now you know that I am not an agent. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, Australia visitor visa is a visa you can use to come to Australia, either to see family member, to see friends, and also to come for tourism. You can come on vacation. Now I need to tell you this. Recently, most people that had invitation and they are still within the working age, they always get visa denial because it's like an arranged way for you to migrate permanently to Australia. That's the signal you give them. You've actually made a plan with someone. However, why not plan for your vacation? Everything you need today is online. Why not plan for vacation and come to Australia? You can as well look for conference as well. However, today I am going to show you how to apply for Australia visitor visas. Because there are so many scammers. My DM, sometimes I read these things. Some people have been waiting for their visitor visas for the past 2 years. Who applied for you? Agent. For goodness sake, are you sure there was even an application? Australia visitor visa can be granted within 2 weeks, okay? Once you give them all they need. And we're going to go along and explain all these documents today and show you how to apply. You can apply for it online. It's all done online. You don't need to go to any embassy now. However, my mission is to decrease the rate of visa scam, Australia visa scam, and I'm succeeding, okay? I am changing mindset. My ministry is changing mindset. I do not have to give you testimonies for you to receive sense. I believe that when you see a free information, authentic information, you should grab it without waiting for testimonies. All right, so let's go. Welcome to Australia immigration website. This is the only website where you can come and apply for Australia visa or see about Australia visa requirements and the process of application. Okay, and the website is immi.homeaffairs.gov.au. okay, please stop going to any website and paying the money, because some of them are mimicking Australia immigration website. They will say Australia immigration website dot whatever, but that is not the Home Affairs immigration website. It is Home Affairs, not immigration. Okay, all right. Australia tourist visa, visitor visa is called visa 600. Today we are going to talk about the one you apply from outside of Australia. They can do extension while in Australia, but we are talking about the one you can apply while you are not in Australia. That's why you see in bracket they say apply from outside of Australia. Okay, all right. So this visa, according to the Department of Home Affairs, for tourists, business visitor, or to visit family for 3, 6, or 12 months. So your visa can be granted for you to stay for 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, depending on what you have come to do or what you are coming to do in Australia. Tourism, business visitor, family visit, friends visit, and so on. All right. The cost of this visa is 490 Australian dollars. Okay. And the basic eligibility is that you must be a genuine visitor. That is, whatever you say you are coming to do, you must bring proof. All right. And you must have enough funds to support your stay and leave, or if you are coming to just be on leave or whatever. Okay. What it means is that there is no specific amount depending on what you are coming to do. You must do your research and make sure the money you are showing them or proof of fund you are showing them will cover your expenses while you are in Australia. Okay, there are other things but we are not going to deep. Okay, I'm going to show you where to apply, and we go straight to the application form because of time. All right, when you come to this page, check the menu. You will see overview about this visa eligibility step-by-step guide, and when you have this visa, okay, go to step-by-step guide. You must have checked the eligibility and everything, but where we're going to see a link to apply is under step-by-step guide. Okay, when you click on step-by-step guide, you will see before you apply, gather your document, apply for this visa. So when you click on, you see the gather your documents, click on that and see all the documents you need. And before you apply, see all the things you need to check. Now talk about apply for this visa. That's where we are going. And when you get there, you will see what? The ImmiAccount. Don't worry, I will drop all the links. Okay, that is the ImmiAccount. You click on that ImmiAccount and create a profile. So you're going to create an account. First of all, if you have already created, you log on, but because of this we say we have not, so we click on create new account. Okay, we'll ask you for your email. You put email address there, then it will send you a link to verify, and you start creating an account. I am not going to create an account. However, I am going to make use of an online document, PDF document, which is exactly the online application form, okay, that you are going to meet once you create your account. So when you create an account, you will see list of visas. You choose visitor visa 600, and you start your application. This document I'm going to use today, if you want to find it online, it is called form 1419, Australia visitors form. Okay, use it to practice. All the information here is what you will find in online application form. We're going to go ahead with it now. All right, first of all, indicate where you're applying from. Outside Australia, in Australia. Outside of Australia, go to question 2. When do you wish to visit Australia? You need to give them the date, from this date to that date. This must be exactly with the information document you are going to submit as per your itinerary, what you are coming to do. If you book hotel and so on, tourist guide and everything, blah blah blah, it must rhyme with this. Okay, how long do you intend to stay in Australia? You need to tell them. 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Okay, do you intend to enter Australia on more than one occasion? If you yes, that is go in, go out. Tell them. Okay, you give details. Then specify the date you wish to extend your stay. If you want to extend your stay, for example, people that's already in Australia, okay, provide details. All right. Question 10, have you been known by other name? Okay, you tell them, give them details. Do you currently hold Australia visa? For people that's already in Australia that want to extend, or they're on bridging visa, waiting to have another visa, tell them. Question 2, have you applied for a parent subclass 103 visa? The answer is no. Do you currently hold or have applied for APEC business travel visa? That answer is no. Question 14, are you a citizen of any other country? You say yes. The list of countries will pop up. You click. Question 15 is your passport detail you are going to provide. Question 16, do you have any identity document? That's where you provide your identity document. Okay, the type, family name in the identity document, and so on. The identity and the country that issued it. Okay. Question 7, in what country are you currently located? This is where I ask people that are living in other country illegally, that once you're applying for a visa to go to other country, they will want to ask you about your legal status, where you are. For example, if that is your country of birth or country of your citizenship, you just need to tell them. If you are living on visitor visa, on temporary visa, permanent resident visa, you're going to tell them, because they will need a proof as a document to submit. When you live in any country, try to have a permit, even if it's student permit, whatever, bridging visa, anything that will hold you on there. Okay. Okay, question 18 is where you declare whether you're a citizen, permanent resident, visitor in that country, and you give detail. They have a list. You tick work permit, no legal status. You tell them if you don't have any legal status. Number 19, what is the purpose of your stay in your current country? What are you doing there? Okay. Then 20, your current residential address. They don't want postal address. 21 is your address for correspondent. 22 is contact telephone number, and 23 is do you agree to the Department of Communication to contact you by email, by fax, and so on. You provide the details. Okay, you see, they're very specific about your legal status in wherever you are. Okay, apologies, let's go back to the beginning. We mixed questions 7, 8, and 9. That is where you put your name, family name, given name, sex, date of birth, passport number, country of passport, and so on. Okay, that's where you put that information. We miss it is in the beginning part. All right. Okay, let's continue. Now we are moving to part B. Question 24. You're going to give list of family members you are traveling with. If you are traveling with any family member, you click yes. If not, you click no. If you click yes, you provide their details. Okay. Now, there is another question that will ask you about family members that you are not traveling with. This is kind of, they just want to know everything. Okay. So question 25, the family members you are not traveling with, you provide their details. Okay. If you have them, if you don't have them, say no. Okay. Then we go to question 26. Okay. Details of your visit to Australia. Is it likely you will be traveling from Australia to any other country? Let them know. Okay. Do you have any relative in Australia? Tell them if you have any relative. Okay. Then the second one is, do you have any contact? That is question 28. If you have any contact, you tell them, give them details of the contact in Australia. Question 30, do you intend to do a course in Australia? You know, with visitor visa, you can study for maximum of 3 months. Okay, if you intend to do that, let them know. All right, then we move to part E. Okay, part E, where we have question 31 is health details. Okay, in the last 5 years, have you visited or lived outside your country passport for more than 3 months? Tell them other countries you have traveled, and so on. Okay. Question 32, do you intend to enter any hospital when you come to Australia or aged care? Yeah, this is just for infection control. Okay. 33 also is all those questions, doctors, and have you ever had current or tuberculosis? Tuberculosis is a big thing when it comes to visa application. Okay. You declare it if you have. We have question 35. It's talking about during your process visit in Australia, do you expect to incur medical costs? The list blood disorder, cancer, heart disease, and everything. Do you want to use hospital? Tell them. Then 36, do you require assistance with mobility if you're using wheelchair and stuff, or you need assistance? You let them know. 37, have you undertaken any health examination? No, so that during your application, they will tell you, during the process, they will tell you where to go do medicals. Okay. Then if you haven't done it in the past 12 months for the purpose of Australia visa. Then we move to part F. This section is where they ask you about your character details. Okay. For example, have you been charged with any offenses that is currently awaiting legal action? Have you been convicted? Have you been subject to any arrest warrant, and so on? Okay. So Australia is really huge on character. Okay. So please, if you have anything that warrants you to say yes here, don't hide it. Say yes. Okay. All right, we'll move to the next section. Section G is about your employment status. Question 39, what is your employment status? Employed, self-employed? You give details. Okay. Are you retired? Are you student? They have all these things. And others, you specify, or you are unemployed, you write why you are unemployed. Okay, we move to the next question. 41. Is your sponsor or someone else providing support for your visit to Australia? If someone is supporting you, provide details. Okay, then previous application. Have you done previous application in Australia, or have your visa been cancelled? That's question 42. They are very specific. Then we have question 43, asking you, did you receive assistance in completing this form? Like if you have done it yourself, if agent has helped you, and so on, provide details of them. And 47, question 47 is, all written communication about this application, should it go to you or to the agent, or like if you have declared that you've done it with the agent and so on. Okay, that's where you will decide who receive information. 44, the person is the person an agent. 45, the person agent in Australia. 46, did you pay the person, and so on. So this is if you've used agents. If not, you don't need to, you just say no and move on. Okay, we are almost done. So this section is payment details. Okay, so if you're doing it online, of course they will show you a link and how to pay. Each person here, age above 18 years and over, and under 18 years, they have their own cost, so it will calculate it automatically. But know that main applicant is 490 Australian dollars. Okay, then it will do the calculation for you. Now this is a very important section, application checklist. You're going to make sure you tick off everything you're supposed to submit that you have submitted. For example, a certified copy of identity page and personal detail of a valid passport. You know what is identity page of a passport? A recent passport photograph. You see that? The visa application charge, which you have already attached. You've paid. You put a proof. A completed form. Okay. Undertaking declaration for applicants under 18. If you have anyone, a child under 18 with you, you have to also do form 1257. You find it online. Then a completed form 1229, consent to grant Australia visa to child under the age of 18. If you authorize another person, if you are using agent, there is also a form to fill. Evidence of access to fund. You need to provide evidence that you have access to fund, bank account, and so on. Okay. Then evidence of your medical travel insurance. You can grab that online. Bupa insurance code. Bupa is your best to go for insurance, for travel insurance in Australia. The medical examination test, they've also sent you information on how to go. A letter from your employer confirming your leave if you're on leave. Evidence of enrollment at school or colleges or university if you're doing like 3 months program. If visiting a close family member in Australia who is a citizen or permanent resident of Australia, a letter of invitation from them. After information, other information to show that you have an incentive, blah, 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 authority to return to your country. This is where you put something that will show that you have something doing in your country, so you are going to return. Okay? So you have a strong ties that will bring you back home. Put that evidence. So your itinerary and everything, other information, under information, put all the information you need. You are planning travel plans, itinerary, hotel booking, boboti, make I speak Igbo, boboti, put everything. No information is too much. Put it to them. Okay, now sign the declaration, tick the declaration, sign your this thing, and shoot. Now you have applied for Australia visitor visa, submit. Okay, wait for their information. They will guide you on what to do. All right, you can log on back to your ImmiAccount and trace the process of your visa application when they start processing it and when they have taken a decision. All right, good luck. Now, if you want to know what you can do with Australia visitor visa, please watch this video. I cannot talk about it here. Now you know how to apply for Australia visitor visa, tourist visa. Why not try? Or are you still waiting for invitation? All right, it's not necessary anyways. Okay, all right, why not try? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and become a member of this beautiful family where we keep it real, authentic.